everybody, my name is Puppeteens from the Kiki Puppet Show here on the Kiki Puppet Show today for what? For what? For Spider-Man!
Yes!
Yes. But before we get into today's fantastic issue, 212, I believe, let's go ahead and meet our casting crew. I'm going to go to the side. We can see him. He's small, he's green, and he's kind of watery. He's Hydro Frog. Wait. What
on earth?
That's he has gone ahead and tried to clip. Yeah.
Trying to be the lizard instead.
Well, we should have a couple more of those screams for you tonight. But first, let's go ahead and go to the side. We can see our narrator and fellow reader. It is Mr. Eric Breen.
I'm going to quote a line from a song called A Certain Girl. I tried to make her time and time again, but still were introduced as nothing but friends!
Yes!
The ultimate friend here, if you look right down there, is of course that glowing Christmas tree. But if you look before that, you can see, of course, every woman in the world. To us, it's Muranya.
Good evening, everyone. For why? For why are we still friends?
We're not making that thing. We already had the for what or what for.
Now we're doing for why.
No! Dear God, never!
Finally.
Quit questioning everything. Just accept it.
Finally, the human that bothers to show up.
I still don't know why. For why? For why? Do I spend my fortnights this way?
I want to know, why are you so relaxed over? That's a very deep collar.
Oh yeah, you like this? I found this at Target.
Ah.
I think it's growing on me.
Zach, you are a liar. You don't have a bow tie.
Anyway.
Oh God, he's pulling one out.
Yeah, you went ahead. You made him get the bow tie.
Bow tie.
There you go. Oh, he's going to put
Classy. It on. No, I'm not going to put it on. I don't have a collar.
That looks like it goes around a cat.
No! This was a special gift. Anyway.
From your mother?
Anyway.
From your mother.
Woman.
Your bullfrog mother.
Spidey faces the wet threat of
Hey!
Only the cool kids pee their pants.
Call me Wet Froggy.
Anyway, let's go ahead.
Hurricane Froggy.
You're gonna get slick tonight.
Oh no! He's a thirst trap.
Hey.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
I think we broke our host.
Yes.
Wet and wild, let's go.
Slippery when wet.
While attending a demonstration in radiology, student Peter Parker was bitten by a spider which had accidentally been exposed to radioactive rays. Through a miracle of science, Peter soon found that he had gained the arachnid's powers and had, in effect, become a human spider. Stan Lee presents The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Denny O'Neil, writer.
Ooh.
John Romita Jr. and Jim Mooney, artists. Jim Novak, letterer. Bob Sharon, colorist. Alan Milgram, editor. Jim Shooter, editor-in-chief. The Coming of Hydro-Man.
And because of these issues not being formatted properly, I'm going to have to do this.
It's actually The Coming of Hydro Frog. Hey. Spit take, Zach.
Somewhere off the coast of New York City.
New York City!
The Big Apple.
Salsa,
that too.
Lower away!
Where am I?
You're the I don't know guy.
You're Walt Whitman.
I don't know about this. That generator hasn't been tested. And there are volcanic gases escaping from the ocean floor in that area.
So why don't you just cancel the whole deal?
We can't. Spider-Man!
Yes!
We have a contract to fulfill. Note, within 3 pages, you'll meet the strangest new villain of the year. So stay alert, here?
Hey, it rhymed.
At least we're not being hassled by the Submariner.
We made our peace with him.
Now, if only nothing else fouls up.
Your attitude doesn't exactly fill me with confidence, Mr. Whitman.
Piss off, Bug. Remember,
It's arachnid.
For those who remember, last issue, Whitman was nicer to Spider-Man because he was played by the Frog instead of that lame brain kick eating Zack.
That's right. In an issue that will premiere tomorrow. We're doing this backwards.
remember Murphy's Law. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong.
That's Palpatine's wrong.
I live by that law.
Exactly 14 hours, 22 minutes, and 9 seconds have
You
passed
won!
since our last issue. Accurate, Al.
Yeah. The blasted brine that soaked my Spidey suit is still itching like a poison ivy convention, driving me zingy.
Ooh, I like my science convention.
That's my new quote from now on. And this heat isn't helping.
Let her loose!
Somewhere along the line, there has been a tiny miscalculation concerning the amount of stress a certain electrical cable can take. Suddenly, it snaps.
Snap!
Jeez almighty! That sucker's spitting enough juice to fry Brooklyn! Stand back!
There's a hurricane coming!
The way it's jumping around, it could do anything!
What's all the excitement over there?
I should care. I ain't on duty. You beat a flush.
Oh. Gangway! Gotta get to someplace where I can snare that thing.
Hey!
Is for horses.
Intent on dealing with the immediate danger, Spider-Man,
Yes.
Yes.
thank you,
Asshole.
does not realize the crates he heaves aside are knocking one of the poker players overboard.
You son of a bitch!
Oh my gosh.
A blow to the head renders Maury Bench unconscious,
Son of a bench.
and he sinks into the cool, gloomy depths toward the glowing, pulsing device, toward a bizarre and twisted destiny.
Dang, Spider-Man legitimately almost killed a guy.
The energy conversion reaction within the device combines with the gases in the water to form an energy for which there may never be a name. An eerie power that suffuses the stunned Maury. Meanwhile,
Okay, sports fans. A couple of medium-grade webs, and she's both insulated and stopped. Just part of the service. You can hold the applause. I'm kinda shy.
haul up that machine.
No telling what happened when the electrical flow was interrupted.
I'm assuming that's me, even though I have the wrong hand raised. It looks all right.
Maybe he's dancing or landing an airplane. I've had blind dates that looked worse. Dang, Spidey. Mean.
Man overboard! That is, I think Maury fell into the drink. I was knocked out, so I can't be sure.
How long ago?
Oh, just about 4-5 minutes. He's got to be dead by now, like my Uncle Crawley.
Wait, Captain Boomerang, is that you? Maybe, but as long as there's any chance at all,
Spider-Man.
I have to undo my almost negligent murder.
For long moments. Spider-Man.
Yes.
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 Thank you. Peers into the murk, his eyes stinging. Then,
There he is! He's being sucked into the ship's propeller! He'll be chopped to bits?
however,
A blasted miracle! Somehow he got through in one piece! Hang on, fella! I'll save you! Get your oxygen ready! And a medic! Impossible as it seems, he's alive!
And missing a shoe.
Get this son of a bitch to the sick bay and set a course for shore!
wait a minute, when did you become captain?
I'm Spider-Man. I'm always the cat. No, I'm just kidding.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Did you just call me a son of a bench?
Get back to the
Oh, you
sick
are.
bay and set a course for shore.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm very confused about who is Captain now.
Spock, are you getting anything? Wrong captain. Soon below decks. Not that I care, 'cause I don't like you, but how you feeling, Bench?
Kinda cuisine, like my insides. Consider it right.
What the
He's
hell?
French? Why is every other person you play French?
I'm Maury Bench.
Probably just a reaction to shock. Going through the propeller turned him French. Which means he's already surrendered to the towel wrapped around his head. If you need anything, holler.
We. Funny, I've been feeling. Rub it.
I don't want to know.
I can't seem to get dried off or get a grip on myself.
And with that picture back there, too.
Yeah.
I'm wetter than ever, and it's making me mad. Real mad. Uh-oh, ship's talking. Better cover this naked woman on the wall. Censorship. I'll go ashore and maybe find somebody I don't like and tell them to eat hot death. Somebody whose tail ought to be kicked. Yeah, that would be most sufficient.
Propitious.
I said sufficient.
As Maury Bench moves into a twilit Manhattan, searching for violence, his colorfully clad shipmate skims the rooftop seeking relief.
Sheesh. The whole city is one enormous steam bath. We sure it's not New Orleans? If I don't get out of this itchy outfit and into a cold shower, hold your jokes, please, I'll melt.
And then Spider-Man goes into Maury's room, finds the naked picture, and gets his relief.
Messy, honey doll.
Oh, God. Somebody's strangling a cat.
Meow.
No, this I emphatically do not need. My new neighbor is singing again.
I don't get used your will, just go.
Louder and rottener than ever. The only thing worse than his voice is his song. Oh, the phone. If I'm lucky, it'll be an earplug salesman.
3, 2, 1. In fact, it is the furthest thing from a purveyor of quietude. It's J. Jonah Jameson, editor of the Daily Bugle.
Parker! I've been trying to reach you all day. Listen, you're interested in some work. I want you to shoot a couple dozen human interest pics. Stuff about how the citizens are coping with the heat wave.
Wait, the heat wave? I thought he was in the DC universe with Captain Cold.
No, the heat wave. You have to go to Europe.
Oh.
You know, kitties frolicking in the fountains and garbage. Strictly freelance, you understand? You're not back on the payroll!
Ah, well, since you asked so sweetly, I accept.
By the way, Spider-Man!
God,
Yes.
get this giant fish off my wall, too. What's up with that?
Damn, bitch. What?
There's a giant fish on his wall.
Oh, he said fish. I thought he said something else.
I heard fish.
I heard bish.
No, Bench is out there somewhere.
Oh.
I'll give Debbie a ring. She might like to bop around town with me,
I'm sure he will.
especially if the Bugle is paying cab fare.
At Debbie Whitman's East Side apartment.
Probably another relative calling to tell me about Spider-Man and my
Yes.
uncle.
Yes.
Yes.
That'll be the 8th.
However,
Peter, how nice to hear from you.
You busy, Deb?
Well, I was going to turn on the tube and bake brownies.
Brownies? I mean, cancel that. You're going to help me play intrepid photojournalist. See you in an hour?
I'll be ready.
Because if there's one thing every girl likes, it's being told, hey, get ready. I'm seeing you in
Now-
an hour.
If she had said cake, Zach would have said, you know what? I'll be over.
Well, brownies are a type of cake,
If
They're
they're,
not-
if they're cakey, yes.
technically.
may I continue?
No, Mariko Tamaki has entered the chat.
While Peter and his camera hurry toward Debbie's building, an event is occurring in a neighborhood tour buses avoid, as do most people who aren't either very brave, very foolish, or very tough. It is an event that will drastically alter Spider-Man's,
Yes.
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 thank you, immediate future.
It's the neighborhood Hell's Kitchen?
Give me another brew, buddy. It's too hot to live.
How am I not playing the drunk?
Well,
Cultural appropriation here. What the hell?
Go ahead, take him.
Yeah, Puppetine should be the ball guy anyway.
Where are you going to get the air conditioner fixed?
when deadbeats like you pay your bills.
Oh, shut up, you two. You're only making the place hotter. I'm sweating my bones out, and you're yapping.
Samori.
Eh?
How come you ain't called? You forget your true lady love or what?
Ah, buzz off, late Sadie.
Don't talk to me like that, you loser.
And Jack, anybody hang around with you, he's a loser. Let me sweat in a place, okay?
Belong in accent heaven.
I believe in where I want to be.
Sweat, you say? More, you ain't sweating, you're gushing.
Oh, you want to make something of it.
Not me. I'm just gonna find a man who ain't no walking Niagara Falls.
Have you tried your dad? Your dad, he's on your armpit. Not there.
Oh, gosh.
Really?
Good riddance. Women, they are the same. I feel funny. I feel all wet.
You sound funny.
Real funny. I'll speak like Zach then. Hey, what's going on, Paul?
Then, incredibly, Maury Bench melts.
Ah, crap, I'm gonna have to clean that.
And
It's all bodily fluid.
It's the ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Have you
Yes.
seen this boy?
I'm melting!
You may continue.
And as my other character has passed out on the bar, and the puddle that he has become oozes around the filthy floor unnoticed.
Cleaning it up, by the way.
It does not trickle onto the sweltering sidewalk. It moves purposefully. For a moment, it seems to absorb the blistering sunlight. Then, incredibly,
Well, golly, I was worried for a second there, but I can pull myself together again.
Oh, jeez.
Holy crap, this guy's losing it.
What have I done?
You gotta face it, I have become a freak. I don't like it. Oh, what more bench don't like? Hey, there's something about. They're gonna pay for this, all of them. Spider-Man!
yes!
Yes!
Peter Harders! So how get it burns?
I've gotta stop drinking.
And that was the moment that green cabbie hat guy went and got himself sober. I've seen too much.
A few minutes later,
Hey, lover boy. I decided to forgive you. Buy me a steak and a couple of drinks, and we can forget the hassle.
Maury ain't here, Sadie. He became a puddle, and now I have to clean him up.
The creep. He probably went out to find some cheap gold-digging floozy. He ain't nothing but a drip.
I went for someone half your age. Ha ha ha!
well, let me tell you something, brother.
Oh my gosh, who let the Hulk in here?
It's incredible. He's here.
If Shady knew what Maury Bench had become, her insult would be an unforgivable bad taste, like her wardrobe.
Or her taste in men.
Others are soon to learn of Maury's bizarre fate. Patrolman High Egan, for example. At the moment, Officer Egan is in his Midtown apartment preparing for a heavy date.
Let Zach sing this. I want to hear his beautiful singing voice.
No.
I'll do it.
Pass.
Coil of my dreams. I love you, do I shooby-doo.
Do up a shooby-doo.
Put a lid on it, Egan.
No, Bench, there's no possibility.
Why are all the rich people
So you remember me from that time you busted me on the stupid smuggling map? I can.
We were in the French Foreign Legion together.
Oh, that's right. Oui, oui.
New York is suddenly overrun by the French. The French finally grew some balls and invaded New York.
It's the French connection.
Ah, you are mistaken, my little friend. We just walked in. There's no resistance. There's only resistance is the French. Haha. I came here to ask a question, like, where is this Spider-Man?
Yes.
Oui.
I got no way of knowing.
Where could you die?
How do I say in French?
No, you go Le Hague.
Les Hagues.
I don't need this info. I got to do such a city. Room by room. If I got to, I'll take my time, but I have got plenty of.
There are those who might say Maury Bench has become unhinged by his metamorphosis.
Oh no, it's affected the narrator.
Yeah, I found Waldo.
Le Excelsior. And who could honestly argue the veracity of that observation? Traveling through the sewers and pipes and drains of New York. Not New York City!
New York City?
Just New York.
New York City.
The
Oh,
big
New York
salsa.
City!
The big salsa.
Le Maury Bench begins his vengeful quest.
Lucky for you that you ain't Spider-Man.
Yes.
We
Mary Jane, you definitely ain't Spider-Man.
Well, she's Spider-Girl in another universe, I'm sure.
mean.
You're late, Parker. Working for the company.
Excuse me, what?
Why?
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Meanwhile, at the offices of a leading news journal,
Oh.
I thought we were at the Bugle.
You're late, Parker! Working for the competition hasn't changed you a bit, eh?
You wouldn't love me if it had, would you? I'm ready to shoot pics of broiled New Yorkers.
Skip that! I got something bigger on tap. By the way, who's your charming friend, Parker?
He is at the edge.
Deborah Whitman, meet the Bugle's editor, J. Jonah Jameson. He's old enough to be your granddad.
Pete has told me a lot about you.
Don't believe any of it.
Hey, look, I'm wearing the same shirt as Peter.
Enchanted, my dear. Oh,
Now he's French?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Enchanté.
Oh, this is so current now. Well, me too.
Oh,
Who's Jonah? Me?
Legionnaire.
no, Robbie, you too.
No.
The
Giving it in my friend Jonah Robinson.
nut struck again on the Upper West Side.
Which nut, Robbie? I'm surrounded by all of them. New York's got plenty, including the two in this room.
Hey, Le Peter. Welcome back. We missed you. As for that screwball, the media guys are calling the Hydro-Man.
We.
He pops out of drains
We.
and he rants about Le Arachnid.
We.
We sure it's not Jameson? He likes to rant about Spider-Man.
This is your kind of assignment, Parker, my boy. You have the talent for weirdos. I want those photos now.
You know, I could make a monologue here about how America has a fascination with instant gratification. But I'll do my best, Jonah.
Surely you can do better than that.
Oh, wow, that's hurtful.
You're not going to tell him to not call you Shirley?
Don't call me Shirley.
It must be prefaced with a never mind. Outside.
This job might be dangerous, Deb. I'm afraid I can't let you take the risk. I gotta ask for a rain check, because it's a water guy, on our night on the town.
Oy vey.
But you promised. Oh, I understand.
And as Peter throws Deborah over for the umpteenth time, shortly,
Someday I gotta quit dumping on that girl.
Ow!
I hated to abandon her, but she couldn't very well go web swinging with me. That's Spider-Gwen's job. And I have a hunch I'll be more useful as a hero than as a photographer.
in exactly 90 seconds, Spidey will find out precisely how true his thought is. For he will come to this office building in Midtown Manhattan, where self-made millionaire Easton Kabosh, are you kidding me with that name, is relaxing after a hard day of going, I can't believe I'm Easton Kabosh,
What happened? Was Weston Kabosh taken?
Oh,
and
that's
of
Samuel Neill.
manipulating the world's currency market.
Drip slip.
Must have that dripping faucet in the bathroom fix.
General Le Mortis.
Oh ho ho! You should have done it earlier. Because if you had, I might have not gotten hurt. You are gonna get hurt, you know. Maybe bad, maybe not.
Sacre bleu!
I'm not blue. Oh, Jacques.
Well, I'm 18. I just don't know what I want. There's yours, Zach.
Narrator.
Yeah, don't you? You have a narrator thing.
I just said it.
Oh.
As of now,
Oh no, I was 2 lines about. I'm in the future. It is now a mere 30 seconds until the fateful encounter.
Sacre bleu! The last police report put the so-called
Oh
Hyrdo-Man.
no! It is called the Spider-Man!
Les Spider-Man had comics.
I succumb to the peer pressure. This is as good a place to start as any.
25.
I can't do it. Sheesh! I'm reduced to being a peeping spider. The indignity of it. May as well try inside.
Well, I'm 18. I still don't know what I want.
Don't mind me, folks. I'm just hanging around. Lando Calrissian?
Oh, tell about a little joke from a guy who cannot dress.
Hey, can I have your autograph?
When Eric was a boy, 12.
Would be right to let you live after we kill Le Franklin.
But Lando,
12.
I'm beginning to feel positively sleazy.
9.
We
The yo-yo. Still zip.
6 seconds.
Uh-oh. My spider sense is kicking like a what? A chorus? Really? I would have thought kick like a mule.
Can you do
But...
the can you do the can?
Oh, I was thinking choir girl. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Kicking like a chorus girl.
I am not this question your sanity and your
I'm about to hit the jackpot. You already did when you met Mary Jane, Spider-Man. Better set up the old belt camera.
One.
Well, my old buddy, Maury the Bench. Fully recovered, I see.
no, I'll never be no more. And it's all your fault, sploosh.
Le Bloosh.
Let's bloosh. Oh boy, do I feel inept. At least he left no room for doubt. He is the Hydro character. What would I do without my web shooter? Not to mention flagpoles. Apparently, he blames me for whatever happened to him. What else is new? When we were at sea, he struck me as a nasty type, and then I struck him with a crate over the side of the boat. Now he's also deranged. Where'd he go?
I went down the drain. Oh.
Okay, you could have just pointed. That's 10 seconds of my life. I'll never get back.
He did point.
We not signed. Oh, then I gotta be French then.
Well, here comes some more of your life you can't get back. Spidey shrugs. Knowing that Bench could be anywhere in the countless miles of plumbing beneath the metropolis.
Splooge.
Soon.
Here's your photos, Jonah. Got some shots of Spider-Man fighting that wethead.
You waiting for applause, Parker?
No, but I do have a request from Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yes?
He wants you to print a challenge from him to Hydro-Man, demanding a showdown at high noon tomorrow atop the Catton building. He says that's the only way to force Hydro-Man into the open.
You think I take requests from the dirty, stinking wall crawler, Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, okay. I'll print it. Only 'cause it'll make a good story. And maybe get that web-headed nuisance out of our collective hair permanently!
The milk of human kindness absolutely gushes through your veins. Also, you should print it in a French accent. I don't know how you do that, but that's what he said. Bye!
I want to know why is Peter wearing mascara?
It's 10:33 the following morning.
He wants to meet me. Huh, the punk. He bought himself a pack of trouble. And a coffin. I'll settle with him and then rip off this town for millions. I'll be the richest freak in the world.
Noon. A scorcher. A record breaker. The kind of day that no one wants to leave the porch because it's so hot. The kind of day that when I was a boy, we chased the ice truck down the street, hoping to get a shaving or two from the driver.
Was it so hot? It was back in the day
No.
when you could cook an egg on the sidewalk.
We couldn't afford eggs. It was the Depression.
Let me see if I understand. We got to keep bystanders away from the public, from the building. Keep the public bystanders away from the building, correct?
Ha ha ha, yeah! And try not to die of the heat!
Oh, it is far too late for that, my friend.
Oh boy.
No desert was ever more blazing than the roof of the Caton building where
Come on, Buck! Show yourself, or are you yellow?
No, Benchy. My colors are strictly red and blue. And yours are gonna be black and blue. But first, mind telling me why you're so mad?
I ain't telling you anything, or nothing at all.
wouldn't that be red and sacre bleu?
Red, and I'm gonna beat him black and sacre bleu. Maybe if I hit him fast with that warning, I can minimize wear and tear on us both.
Minimize?
Minimize. I said what I said.
I can see that you did.
What?
Passenger! Be quick as you want. You won't bother me.
Oh boy, I got problems.
I've been fooling around down in the sewers,
Whoa, too much. TMI.
figuring out some tricks I can do.
I don't want no one to know what you've been doing under bridges. You aren't gonna keep me in suspense, are you? Is that you? I think that's you.
Yeah, oui. Water can feel hot as metal when shots like bullets.
Ah, this could revolutionize the squirt gun industry. If at first you don't succeed, a smart man gives up. But nobody ever accused me of being smart. But he
Oui.
is, though.
No one think you are smart. Now go on, give it a shot.
Oh, how could I possibly resist such a charming invitation? I was expecting solid resistance instead of liquid. Put me off balance. And gave him a shot. Muscle is getting me nowhere. I don't understand his I don't understand his powers enough to fight him effectively. Maybe I should switch to tactics. I'll try with a patented Spider-Man insult.
Is it because his powers are in French?
You and Sandman ought to join forces. You could make beautiful mud pies together.
That's 6 issues from now.
Spoilers. Les spoilers.
Even for me, I think I just hit a new low. But it worked! He's mad!
Shocker! You cannot escape from me! Because I can go anywhere you can. I can do anything better than you. And some places you can't.
Anything you can do, I can do better. But you go so slow, Benchy. I can't get too far ahead of him. I want him to chase me, not give up. I gotta keep hopping and hope the sun does the rest. Somebody's laundry. It can only help.
So furious is Maury Bench that he runs blindly into the clothing, thrashes wildly, and comes out with Luke Cage's original costume.
Mm-hmm.
You heard them, Buck. You check on. Cheap. I'm feeling woozy.
Spider-Man, Maury.
Yes.
Yes.
Not Chicken Man. That's that guy from Toy Story 2. Please try to get it right, okay?
I'll shut out your mouth for good. You will make a habit a heap of new spiders. Newspapers will stop me! You dumb!
Not me. The papers will absorb some of the moisture dripping off of you, as did the clothing you ran into. You've been suckered! Sacre bleu! It's the hottest noon of the year, and I ran you through things that literally blotted up your body. You've lost a tremendous amount of mass in the last 5 minutes. The net effect was to weaken you. You're beaten. Admit it, Maury, and let's make like the French and call a truce.
Do not, hands up, do not shoot!
And in a science lesson worthy of an old issue of Flash Comics, but Bench lunges in a final paroxysm of fury.
Propitious paroxysm.
I might have missed a syllable.
Paroxysm.
And Spider-Man
Yes.
Yes.
instantly retaliates.
He's splattered. He's spread all over the rooftop. Apparently, he was too weak to reassemble his molecules. I didn't intend this. A cloud forming and mist rising to it.
I am not Galactus!
Inch, if you can hear me, I wish you luck. Godspeed, good buddy.
I'll be yours, Spider-Man!
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you know, brother, at 4:15 this afternoon, a cool breeze, banging and clanging sweeps from the west and the sky darkens. Ah, screw that. Millions of New Yorkers raise their eyes in sigh and relief. The heat wave is ended and a soothing rain begins to fall.
Oh, dude, heat wave.
Sing it in the rain.
Choke up my molecules!
I hate the rain.
Absorb them in your mouth! Stack?
Are we le finish? Fini. Soothing and very, very strange.
And wet.
Next issue, we're off to see the wizard.
The lovely
Flipper
wizard.
wasn't around. It's funny because he melted in this issue like the Wicked Witch.
Yes. But that is our end.
I'm melting!
That's right.
In your mouth!
Oh, ew.
Ooh.
That's an M&M.
I would
Melts in your
never
mouth,
ask
not in your
Bateman to read during a Bible study.
Yeah, maybe ask him to read a Bible Black study.
Oh,
That would border on sacrilege, I'm sure.
In the
Especially when-
beginning,
especially when
God
you look
created
that up and
the
see what
heavens
it
and
is.
the earth. It's in France.
Is the Corinthian 2:16? No.
Oh, goodness gracious. That was the wildest one yet.
I-
Freaking French.
Well, the word in French. Ladies love it. Oui, oui.
At this time, we'd like to take time to thank Rhaegar for sticking with us and ask him why.
That's a very
It's
good
Friday night, Rhaegar. Why are you here?
Ask her of what? And how about this watch?
Why am I here? What did I do?
Oh, Hydro Minister just sound like the
The great Cornholio.
Yes. Hey, baby for my bunghole. Go, fire. Fire. Fire.
Rhaegar is a glutton for punishment. That's why he's here.
Sweet.
Oh.
Fire, fire, fire.
But that's the end. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the Ko-Fi if you can. Everything should be down there. And we'll see you next time. Be on the lookout for videos coming real soon. But other than that, all we can say is bye!
Bye.
Oh.
This really sucked.
Bon voyage.
Au revoir.